Hello, this is Dr. Kasim Al-Mashat, registered psychologist at the Center for Mindfulness Canada in North Vancouver. And for today, I wanted to share with you a story. Many of you may have heard it already as it went viral. It's of a teenager that used the silent help signal that actually helped her rescue from being kidnapped in a car. This is in Kentucky. And what was amazing is the signal, which, let me demonstrate it first if you haven't seen it. It's palms forward, tuck the thumb, and trap the thumb. So, palms forward, tuck the thumb, and trap. And the signal was developed by the Canadian Women's Foundation in April 2020. And they developed it because unfortunately during not only COVID-19, but when there's natural disasters like fires as an example, there seems to be an increase in domestic violence, gender-based violence, and violence against people who are gender diverse. So we created this as a means for a tool to help people get the help they needed if they're needing help, as a way to communicate. And what was so amazing, it here was developed in Canada, and it was used in Kentucky. So this is one example of social media being put to good use, where awareness was raised. This teenager, she had the whereabout to use the signal. Not only that, but the person who ended up calling 911 and following that car that had this teenager, they knew what that signal meant. So it made me think of how we are a global community, this global community, and quite incredible when we are on the lookout for each other. And there's a lot of difficult and painful stories and injustices, and but what if we can use this human network, human connection, to support one another? It also got me thinking, what would each of us do? Like, what would you do if you notice someone who's looking in distress using that signal? And it led me to look into the website, the Canadian Women's Foundation website. I encourage you to take a look at it. They have quite good material on, okay, what would you do? Would you call 911 right away? Can that help? Whatever things can each of us do if someone that is in distress is using that signal, whether it's over Zoom or they're in a car, how would we approach it? Because sometimes calling the authorities is exactly what's needed right away, and sometimes it may or may not be. And then how would we communicate with this person? What kind of questions would we ask them? One of the things, I'll just maybe mention one, and if you're interested you can again look up their information at the Canadian Women's Foundation, is asking more yes or no questions if you are able to connect with this person. Do you need help? Do you call 911? Do you need resources? And there's also quite a bit of resources that they have on their website around shelters. So it's really starting this conversation. And my hope is that this raises even more awareness on how we can support each other. Maybe you can begin that conversation with family and friends, including what would you do if you see someone who uses that signal. So I hope you found this clip helpful, and hope it will start this conversation leading to maybe even someone else being supported or saved. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to sharing more videos in the future. Until then, feel free to visit my website at drkasimalmashat.com. May your moments be filled with ease, and may you be present with as many of them. Thank you.